A colossal earthquake, registering an immense 8.8 magnitude, has violently shaken the Earth off the coast of Russia's vast Far Eastern region. This powerful seismic event, originating deep beneath the Okhotsk Sea, sent powerful tremors rippling across thousands of kilometers, causing the ground to heave and structures to sway dramatically on the remote Kamchatka Peninsula. Homes rattled, vehicles rocked precariously, and a palpable sense of unease settled over the sparsely populated region, prompting immediate tsunami warnings across multiple nations bordering the Pacific Ocean. The epicenter of this profound geological upheaval was precisely located approximately 125 miles, or 202 kilometers, west of the coastal town of Nikolskoye, situated on Bering Island, part of the Commander Islands archipelago. Its depth, a significant 379 miles, still underway in depth precision, or 610 kilometers below the Earth's surface, played a crucial role in shaping its characteristics. Deep focus earthquakes, unlike their shallow counterparts, often dissipate much of their destructive energy over a greater volume of rock as seismic waves travel upwards, resulting in less direct surface damage. However, their immense energy can still be felt over an extraordinarily wide area, and their potential to generate tsunamis, though sometimes diminished, remains a serious concern, as the displacement of the ocean floor can still propagate devastating waves across vast distances. This event vividly underscores the dynamic and volatile nature of the Pacific Ring of Fire, a colossal horseshoe-shaped belt stretching approximately 40,000 kilometers, or 25,000 miles, where a staggering 90% of the world's earthquakes and a significant majority of its volcanic eruptions occur. This region is a geological crucible characterized by the relentless convergence and interaction of several major tectonic plates. Specifically, in this area, the immense Pacific Plate is constantly subducting or sliding beneath the smaller Okhotsk Plate. This slow, inexorable process of one plate diving beneath another creates immense friction and stress within the Earth's crust and mantle. When these accumulated stresses exceed the strength of the rocks, they are suddenly released in the form of seismic waves, causing the ground to shake. The Okhotsk Sea, where this earthquake originated, lies squarely within this highly active subduction zone, making it a perennial hotbed for powerful seismic activity. The primary seismic waves, known as P waves or compressional waves, travel fastest and are felt first, followed by the slower, more destructive S waves or shear waves. Surface waves, which travel along the Earth's surface, are often responsible for the most significant damage, though their impact from a deep focus quake is typically lessened. Upon the immediate detection of the seismic event by global monitoring networks, tsunami warnings were swiftly issued by various meteorological and geological agencies across the Pacific Basin. Countries and territories including Japan, the Philippines, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and the United States, specifically for coastal areas of Alaska and Hawaii, were put on high alert. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, a pivotal international body responsible for monitoring seismic activity and issuing tsunami advisories, disseminated urgent bulletins urging coastal populations to remain vigilant, seek higher ground if advised by local authorities, and follow emergency protocols. While initial concerns were understandably high, The deep nature of the quake ultimately resulted in only minor sea level fluctuations in most areas, with no destructive tsunami waves observed. This fortunate outcome averted a potentially catastrophic scenario that could have impacted millions across the Pacific Rim, highlighting the effectiveness of early warning systems even in the face of immense natural power. In Kamchatka, a region celebrated for its active volcanoes, pristine wilderness, sound, follow. Enjoy the ride and rugged beauty. Residents reported significant and prolonged shaking. Eyewitness accounts described furniture sliding across floors, objects tumbling from shelves, and the distinct, unsettling sensation of the ground moving violently beneath their feet. Despite the intensity of the tremors, preliminary reports indicated remarkably minimal structural damage across the peninsula. This resilience can be attributed to several factors. The region's robust building codes, VENDOT, which mandates structures capable of withstanding severe seismic events, and the relatively deep origin of the earthquake, which lessened the direct surface impact. Emergency services were immediately activated to assess any potential harm and to reassure the public. Though the remote and sparsely populated nature of the affected area meant immediate widespread impact on human settlements was fortunately limited. Beyond the well-established scientific explanations and immediate consequences, powerful natural events like this 8.8 magnitude earthquake often spark a myriad of alternative narratives and theories, particularly within online communities and among those seeking explanations beyond conventional science. While mainstream geophysics unequivocally attributes such seismic activity to the natural, ongoing processes of plate tectonics and the release of accumulated stress. These alternative perspectives offer a multi-dimensional lens through which to view the event, even if they fundamentally lack empirical validation and are widely dismissed by the scientific community. One of the most frequently cited theories in relation to large-scale seismic events is that involving the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, commonly known as HAARP, located in Gakona, Alaska. HAARP is official or even trigger earthquakes and other natural disasters through the emission of directed electromagnetic pulses or resonant frequencies into the Earth's crust. These theorists often suggest that such technology could be used for geopolitical leverage or clandestine environmental warfare. Despite consistent denials from scientific bodies and the program's operators, and a complete absence of verifiable evidence supporting these extraordinary claims, the HAARP theory persists, often fueled by a deep-seated distrust of governmental secrecy and a desire to attribute complex natural phenomena to human intervention or control. Another circulating narrative posits that the earthquake might be the result of covert governmental or military experiments. This theory often suggests that advanced, clandestine seismic weapons, perhaps utilizing sonic pulses, directed energy, or even underground nuclear tests, are being conducted to destabilize geological formations, either inadvertently or intentionally. Adherents of this view point to the secrecy surrounding certain military installations, unexplained seismic signatures, or unusual patterns of seismic activity as circumstantial evidence. The vast, remote expanses of the Russian Far East, with its historical and ongoing military presence or other extraterrestrial phenomena, can exert subtle yet significant forces on Earth, influencing its internal dynamics and potentially triggering seismic events. While astronomers and geophysicists generally dismiss these correlations as purely coincidental or lacking a plausible physical mechanism, the idea of a universe actively influencing our planet in such dramatic ways resonates with those who seek a grander, more interconnected explanation for natural occurrences, often drawing parallels to ancient astrological beliefs or prophecies. Finally, in certain esoteric or spiritual circles, a major earthquake of this magnitude might be interpreted as a sign of impending global shifts, a fulfillment of ancient prophecies, or a manifestation of planetary consciousness. These interpretations often draw from various spiritual traditions, religious texts, or New Age philosophies. Viewing natural disasters not merely as random geological processes, but as symbolic events carrying deeper meaning for humanity's collective journey, perhaps signaling a period of transformation, purification, or a divine message. Such perspectives, while not scientific, highlight the profound human tendency to seek meaning and pattern in the face of overwhelming natural power, transforming a geological event into a spiritual or existential narrative. It is imperative to reiterate control and sometimes a more dramatic or conspiratorial explanation for the powerful forces that shape our world. As the region recovers and scientists continue to analyze the vast amounts of seismic data, this event serves as a stark reminder of our planet's immense, unpredictable power and the critical importance of robust seismic monitoring and preparedness systems to mitigate future risks and protect populations. The world watches. Lastly, the world watches, both with scientific curiosity and a lingering sense of wonder at the Earth's profound geological might.